A Florida couple has sex in the back of a police car for their OnlyFans account. Florida will be hosting the first professional pillow fighting sports event. And a Florida man spit into a lady's mouth during a road rage incident. And lastly, a Florida woman is accused of walking into someone's home, undressing, and sitting on people's laps. These are the weird stories for Friday, all from the state of Florida, because it's Florida Friday, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Florida. Florida.
Those bizarre stories you hear about all the time that seem to only happen here in Florida. I know, right?
Can't make this stuff up. It is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
Why does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
But what accounts for all this bizarre news? Is it the weather? Is it the people?
Florida is full of the crazy stories.
A Florida couple has sex in a police car and recorded it for their OnlyFans account. A Florida couple was charged for some hanky-panky in the back of a police car, specifically oral sex in the back of a police car. This is typical Floridian behavior. They just can't keep it in their pants. The Florida Highway Patrol troopers stopped Mr. Jordan Noah, age 24, for allegedly driving his black BMW on a suspended license. Typical Florida behavior. Just be thankful he has some sort of license or had one at one time. Now, the police were very nice. They offered to give him and his passenger, a young girl named Summer, a ride to a gas station since the car was about to be towed and impounded. They said, you know what, we'll give you a ride to the gas station. You guys can figure out how to get home from there. Well, after they were put in the back of the squad car, some shenanigans ensued. According to the details of the arrest warrant, the woman Summer was quoted as saying, "Baby, we should record an OnlyFans video back here. What if I suck his boop back here? What if I boop hit back here in this police car?" That's what she asked the police officer, J.D. Perez Morales, who claims to have responded by saying, "I told her she could not do that. She could not boop him back there. She could not suck his boop back there in the police car. That's when she asked me again if she could boop back there. I again said no. And then I left them alone for a few minutes." Well, that was your mistake. Why would you leave them alone for a few minutes after they asked you that? Apparently, while they were alone in the back of the car, that's when they went through with it. The man, Noah, recorded the act on his phone, yelling, "Can y'all hear me? She's sucking boop in the back of a state trooper car right now. She's boop in the back of a police car right now. Y'all hear me?" Noah then made a video call. Watkins bragged, quote, "I just sucked his boop in the back of a police car. I just did it. I boop in the back of a police car." Then it just says the officer dropped off Watkins before seeing the footage that was recorded on his in-vehicle camera. Then he went straight back and arrested her for her activities. And she's scheduled for an arraignment on December 16th. Noah, of course, was arrested on several charges, including indecent exposure and driving without a license. I'm sorry, with an unregistered vehicle. Whatever it is, who cares? I don't even know. I have so many other questions. Like, I assume there's no handcuffs involved, because how do you get it out when you have handcuffs? I mean, is this some crazy acrobatic stuff that they were doing all while handcuffed? I mean, they're not showing the footage, but I'd be interested in seeing it for research purposes, of course. And by the way, the lengths that people go to get followers on OnlyFans, it's just getting out of control. I just want to say we all need to just calm down, all right? What happened to just missionary style on a bunk bed, you know? Everything's got to be extravagant. Professional pillow fighting enters the combat sports arena. Pillow fighting is moving out of the bedroom and into the boxing ring when Pillow Fight Championship holds its first live pay-per-view event in Florida in the end of January. Steve Williams, the man with the dream of turning childhood pillow fighting horseplay into a professional combat sport, said that the Pillow Fighting Championship delivers all the drama of hand-to-hand combat without the gore of mixed martial arts or boxing. Here's a quote from him. Well, it's not something where you just sit there and laugh and feathers are flying. It's very serious, this pillow fighting, actually. It's hardcore swinging with specialized pillows that we made just for the event. Although male and female competitors in January's pillow fighting event mostly hail from the cutthroat worlds of MMA and boxing, children will still sleep soundly after seeing these bouts. Well, you know, the only difference between our fights and MMA fights is that nobody's getting hurt, really. The fighters that are using pillows don't like to get hurt anyway. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't want to see the blood, of course. They want to see some good competition. They just don't want to see the violence is all. So, we got pillow fighting, man. Everybody loves that. The fact that so many people grew up bashing their siblings, friends, and parents with pillows makes the sport very relatable, which he hopes will help tap into a whole new audience. Well, you know, you can call it an alternative sport, but we think it's going to have mainstream appeal, really. Think about how they mixed country music with rap music. Do you remember that? And then they brought these diverse audiences all together. That's what we're doing here with the Pillow Fighting Championship, and we hope it brings in a different kind of viewer, really. Pillow Fighting Championship bouts are 3 rounds. They'll be available to be viewed on sports streaming platform Fight, F-I-T-E, in case you'd like to check that out. I think this is a wonderful event. I've always enjoyed pillow fighting. I mean, when I was a child, of course. It's fun. I never thought that pillow fighting would be a professional sport, so this is nice to hear. Maybe someday an Olympic sport. I mean, I was very good at pillow fighting. I could probably fight for the USA Olympic pillow fight team, I'd imagine. I was recently traveling. I was in Mexico City, and I had the pleasure of witnessing live lucha libre wrestling down there. You guys familiar with this? You should look it up. I'm sure you are. It was wonderful. I just love that stuff. They had an all-female match, 3-on-3. Oh, outstanding. I had such a great time. I love watching live fight events. I think they're fantastic. I would be so into a live pillow fight event because I like that stuff. It's very weird. I love to see people taking small, weird activities, some of which we did as children, and then pushing them into the mainstream world of professionalism and then, you know, streaming them live. I just think that's fabulous. We should do live beer pong tournaments. What about that? Oh, I'm so good at beer pong. Anybody else? A Florida man spit food into a woman's mouth during a road rage incident. It's a strange way to express yourself when you have road rage, to spit food into another human being's mouth like a bird. Usually I just give the finger and yell out the window. I don't take it to this sort of level. Let's find out what exactly went on. A Florida man is accused of spitting some food into a lady's mouth following road rage. Pinellas County Sheriff's deputies, Pinellas County, the capital of degenerate behavior. They arrested David Paul Whipperman, age 61. The report says that Whipperman got into a road rage incident with a woman that evening. He got out of his truck and he approached the woman's vehicle. She rolled down her window and apologized to Whipperman, which is very nice. A lot of times no one really admits that they did wrong during a road rage incident. I mean, when we're behind the wheel in our vehicle, that's the moment we think we're right. We have the right of way. I don't do anything wrong. It's you. You are the problem. You get out of my way. You're keeping me from my destination. Well, this lady actually apologized. I'm so sorry, sir. And for some reason, this guy Whipperman decided it was a good idea to spit the food that he was chewing right into her face. Then he opened the door and screamed at her, according to the arrest report. Whipperman remained in jail as of Friday morning, today. They don't list a lawyer for him. So if any of you guys want a real stellar client, look this guy up. It'd be hilarious if I had some Florida lawyers listening religiously to my Florida Friday episode, just to find cases to get on, you know. A bunch of ambulance chasers using Weird AF News to find some clients. And that is the end of the article. There are no details as to what exactly was the food that Whipperman spit. Was it his Thanksgiving meal? Was it that little leftover slice of pumpkin pie that he grabbed when he went out the door? Already chewed pumpkin pie spit into your mouth? Ooh, that sounds terrible. But somewhere in the world, somewhere, probably Florida, that would be someone's fetish.
You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man.
A Florida woman is accused of walking into someone's home, undressing, and sitting on people. A Florida woman from Citrus County was arrested after the police claimed that she walked into a home and took off her clothes and then began hugging and sitting on multiple people, including a few that were over 65 years old, getting the shock of their life. You can't be just wandering into a house, sitting on old people with your naked body. You're going to give them a heart attack. Plus, it's COVID. Can't be doing that. Who is this lovely citizen? Heather Cruz of Dunellen, age 35. She walked into the Citrus County home through a side door, which should be locked. I don't know why you would not lock all doors when you live in Florida, but apparently some people don't. They learn the lesson hard when a naked person just wanders in and starts dry humping your leg. Okay, once inside the home, Heather removed her clothing. And then, you know what she did, guys. Say it with me. Exposed her genitalia. Exposed her genitalia. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Here's my genitals. Then, she grabbed and hugged the homeowner. That's a fine how do you do. Here you go, buddy. Who owns the home here? It's lovely. Let me hug you with my naked genitalia. When Heather was told to please stop hugging people with her naked body, documents claim that she sat on the lap of two other residents while naked. And while she was sitting on the victims, she was quoted as saying, "You like it. Yeah, you like it. Oh, yeah, you know you like it. You like it. Look at it. Just look at it. Look what I got there. Don't you like it? Oh, you like it." That was when two of the home's occupants attempted to remove Heather Cruz and her nakedness. They tried to escort her and her genitalia to the front door. At that time, still naked, Heather reportedly grabbed the testicles. Oh boy, got a little frisky. She grabbed the testicles of another individual and made several sexual remarks. It doesn't say what they are, but I'll bet they were this. "Oh yeah, you like it. You like it. Tell me you like it. Don't you like it? Yeah, feel that you like it." And then, of course, the police arrived, but the damage had been done. Her genitalia was spread all over the place, touched several citizens, some of which in the elderly category. Heather was ordered to put on a shirt by the police, but she resisted officers. Instead of putting on the shirt, she told the officers, "You like it. Yeah, you know you like it. Yeah, you like it. You do. You like it." Heather was then handcuffed and placed in the rear of a patrol car. When officers attempted to close the door, they say Heather kicked an officer in the chest. And then she was quoted as saying, "You like it. You know you like it. Oh, yeah, baby, take that. You know you like it. Oh, you like it." Following the attack on the officer, more officers arrived, and Cruz was moved to another squad car, where she kicked a second officer in the chest and is quoted as saying, "Oh, you know you like it. You like it. Oh, you like it. You know you like it." Finally, Cruz was transported to the Citrus County Detention Facility, where she was placed in a cell and read her rights, to which she responded, "Oh, you know you like it. You like it. You love it." Hello, my fellow weirdos, and happy holidays. If you happen to be in the US of A, you just celebrated Thanksgiving, and I hope it was a good one. I hope you ate yourself into a coma and then tried to revive yourself with copious amounts of sugar and caffeine. But then you failed and you fell right back into the coma because you can't lay off the pie. Hey, I had a lovely Thanksgiving, and I want to thank everybody who wished me a happy holiday. I got some phone calls as well that I will publish after this. Some of the real OG fans calling in, wishing me a happy holiday. I heard from a longtime listener, Finn, the other day. I just want to say Finn called and left me a message. I wanted to publish it because we haven't heard from him in a while, and it's always nice to hear from him. But Finn, you said the F word very loud and clear, so I just can't publish that. I'm trying to keep this podcast quasi family friendly. After all, it does get played on smart speakers. It's bad enough I talked about people in the back of a police car today, but I have to for the kids. We have to do our version of earmuffs here. But I cannot be publishing the F word. So if anyone's going to leave me a message and you intend it to be published on the show, you can't drop F-bombs. Just FYI, guys, okay? Try and keep it somewhat clean. But anyways, great to hear from you, Finn. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. It's nice to hear from you again. I always appreciate my OG, longtime loyal listeners like Finn and some of the others that have called and left a message, which I will publish after this outro. If you guys want to call the show, of course, it's 646-450-2012. Call anytime, leave a message. If you don't want me to publish it, just state up top. I would not. This is just for you, Jonesy, personally. You don't have to publish this. You can do that as well. You can also email me, funnyjones@gmail.com. I got some Florida articles and links sent me, and I appreciate that. You guys can send those through the email or through the official website, weirdafnews.com. That's right, baby. Hey. Now it's the holidays. If you want to show some support, you can join the Patreon for the holidays. That's always a nice thing to do. It's patreon.com/weirdafnews. That's how you do it. Download the Patreon app as well is another way, and you can look up Weird AF News. Or you can go to weirdafnews.com and click on the Patreon banner. Or you can just click on the Buy Jonesy Coffee, do it that way. Or you can mail me something if you'd like my address. You can reach out. A couple of you have done that. If you want to send me something for the holidays. Just no nuts and no anthrax. Really, those are my only rules. Don't send me a COVID-encrusted scarf for Christmas, please. That would be awful. I am having a great day. I had a nice holiday. And... well, what else? I guess that's about it. We'll publish some phone calls. Hope you guys have a great weekend, man. Take it easy. Take it easy. Have a good time. Enjoy the holidays, the post-holiday glow. Eat those leftovers. And we'll see you on Monday, okay? Okay, bye-bye.
Hey there, Jonesy. It's Michael calling from Iowa City. I hope you and all of the weirdos had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm guessing that certainly more of you were able to gather this year with family and friends than last year, and I'm just hoping that everyone had a great day spent gathering with loved ones. Anyway, it's Friday, and you know what that means, Florida Friday, and in the spirit of Thanksgiving, you should be able to think that there are many things to be grateful for and give thanks for. And the least of those might not be, if nothing else, that you're not in Florida. Oh, we tease because we love. I myself used to live in Florida in Daytona Beach, and we can be grateful for the Florida bread truck man. And Maria from Miami, what a blessing she is. She's so sweet. Hi, Maria. Anyway, I want to talk about this being Florida. It's close to the end of the weekend, and that means there's just a little bit of time left to participate in the Thanks for Giving Challenge, which was launched a week or two ago, 2 weeks maybe, by the lovely and talented Lily. What a sweetheart. Anyway, she started it off by mentioning that she had doubled her membership amount in Patreon. And to go along with that, I'm going to donate $1 to Jonesy for anyone who increases their Patreon membership. And for any new members to the Patreon, I will donate $2. So let's have everyone consider whether they're financially able to either increase their membership or join the Patreon to show Jonesy how much we love and appreciate the hard work that he puts in on producing this daily podcast. Brings a lot of laughter and joy and levity and lightheartedness into our lives, and we can show our appreciation by supporting him in whatever way we can financially, whether that be joining the membership of the Patreon, increasing our membership, or maybe sending him a care package Christmas package, whatever. You can contact him at the phone number 646-450-2012 and get his address if you'd like to send him something. And this challenge matching program that I'm doing will go on through the end of this weekend, Sunday, November 29th till midnight. Jonesy will keep track.
Jonesy, you rock and roller. Hey, man, I know you're still sleeping. You got that little hangover going on. You'll wake up later and you'll be singing some classic rock, you know, putting on a little Sammy, saying, I can't eat all the pie. Hey, just wanted to call you up and say happy Thanksgiving, brother. Be careful out there. Eat good, sit down, watch a little football, and know that you got a lot of people that care about you. Be careful, my brother. Take the day off, man. You don't really need to do your weird thing on a holiday. I mean, you earned a day off. We all think you're cool. Be careful, and we'll be talking to you. Your buddy Jim from Cleveland is calling to say hello. Take care, buddy.
Hi, Jonesy. It's Connie from Cedartown, Georgia. I was calling to wish you and all the weirdos out there a happy Thanksgiving. It wasn't your last podcast, but the one before possibly. You wanted to know which songs that we were just sick of. And you said on guitar, but I'm going to take it a little bit further. Any song, period, that we're tired of? There's a bunch of them, but the one right now that really gets on my last nerve is the song Fancy Like. And I forget the guy that sings the song. I've forgotten his name. I'm trying to erase it from my memory, but that song is just terrible. And they play it all of the time on radio stations because it's an obvious commercial thing for Applebee's because he mentions it in the song. So, of course, Applebee's is playing it in their commercials and showing weirdos, idiots dancing to it. And it's just so stupid. And it's really getting on my nerves. So if I never heard that song again, I would be fine with it. Also, any song by the duo Dan and Shay, they look ridiculous, and honestly, their voices sound like they could be on the soundtrack of a Chipmunk movie and not have to use helium. They would save the studio a ton of money on not having to rent helium cylinders. So, yeah, I'm tired of them, too. And since I'm watching a horse race right now, the story about the woman just randomly feeding carrots to the horse, yes, she needs to stop it. Horses like him, a thoroughbred, are on specialized diets. You can't just feed them anytime. Like any other animal, they can and will eat themselves sick or to death. Horses are very prone to getting colic, and it can be deadly for them. So, yes, that woman definitely needs to stop, and it's just sad that the owner had to get a restraining order against her to try and prevent it from happening again. And most farms do have tours where you can go and see the horses and pet them and give them treats, but they're right there so that they don't get too much. So, yeah,